Today we are going to check out a high volume, low pressure base spray gun. Now this is by Tiswa. This was sent to me because they wanted me to give this a really good practical real world test, and well, I had a big project that I needed to tackle. Now I bought a 40-foot shipping container, and guess what? It came with China shipping on the side. My neighbors did not like that. I don't like that. So I'm going to change that today. Now this paint sprayer has a lot of good amenities. Now when it says base sprayer, that means that it has a separate fan unit, so it gets a lot more power out to it. Now it comes apart. That's actually a fan unit there. Now the only part that the paint actually comes out of and sees is this little canister. That's the dip tube right there. Those are two nozzles. I'm putting the bigger nozzle into this because I want to get as much paint as I possibly can at one time out of this, because I need to get this done very quickly. Now, with that being said, I actually need to get this paint ready, and this is a little bitty funnel, and it tests the seconds as it comes out, so you can cut it to make sure it has the right consistency to be sprayed out of this gun. Gotta cut it with a little bit of water. Once you do that, well, you are all set and you're good to go. Now, one of the things that you gotta remember about this, it runs off 120 volts. I don't have 120 volts out here, so I'm going to use the Ryobi 1800 watt power station solid batteries, and it's going to run it just fine. So essentially, I guess it's corded cordless. Does that make sense? Now, this container is 10 feet tall, and I have it up in the air about 8 inches as well. So I'm having a hard time reaching the top of it, but as you can see, this little sprayer is not doing a bad job. In fact, it's covering everything pretty well. Now I'm going to zoom through this so you can see everything that's going on, but I didn't want to skip everything, but you can see it's covering up the letters there just fine. Now you're going to see a reflection because this metal is shaped to have a very strong surface because it does get shipped on ships. Now check this out. This does a great job through here. Now I'm going to do an overlap. Make sure I blend everything in just the way that it needs to be blended. And it does a great job. Now it is pretty shiny as you're looking through right there. And it looks like there's holes, but no, it was actually covering it. And you'll see that in just a minute. Now I'm only doing one coat on this sea container as well. I want to save that time, but this thing actually works out pretty good. Now when it dries, it does dry a little bit darker. I'm putting a really thick coat on the edge of this. I did clean it the best that I could, but you know what? You're not going to get perfect. It's, you know, I may get some flaking, but that's okay. This is pretty rusty unit. Now I've got my nice little pedestal that I'm standing on here. I'm going to get this done as fast as possible. I got my nice straw hat on. That's from a nice fishing company. It keeps the sunburn off the back of my neck and sides of my neck and face. It's very comfortable. Now whenever you got to clean this up, it's actually not too bad. It's pretty standard. Get a bucket of water. Don't be shoving this down your sink. You don't want this to go into, you know, any of your septic fields. Don't do that if you have a septic field. You don't want to discharge it to the city either. So you're just going to take all of the parts apart. You're going to make sure that you clean it very, very well. I'm going to turn this over and make sure that I drain everything out. Get that dip tube off there. Now whenever you do this, use the little tools that comes with it. It comes with this nifty little brush that I'm going to show you in just a minute. Right there it is. Make sure that you scrub everything out. When you clean it right, because the next time you use it, you really want it to work the way that it worked the first time when it was brand new. No clogs or none of that jazz. You just want to make sure you get in there and you toothbrush the heck out of this thing. And it's not that hard to do. It's all plastic, so you're not going to get a lot of rusting. Once you clean everything out, you just reassemble it the way that you assembled it, or the way that it came, or disassemble it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. My words are getting mixed up here. It does have adjustments. You can either do a vertical or horizontal spray. I forgot to say that earlier, but just put it right back the way it needs to be. Now, guess what? If you want this sprayer, I will give it to you for free. If you're listening closely, all you need to do is write to me, pay for the shipping, and I will send this to you for free. Write to me on the email as it's listed in the description. I'm done. Now look how good this thing actually is. There's no streaks, nothing like that. You see a little bit of reflection, but other than that, it is beautiful in my eyes. I really appreciate everybody for watching. Please subscribe.